First, security. Good day, everyone. So we discussed on security in the last session. Now, like to go the basic understanding of cyber security. So, what is cyber security? Cyber security is protecting computers, network systems, and data from unauthorized access, attacks, or damage. So, we have to protect our device from, we have to secure a network and make sure the data is safe and have privacy of the data we have. So that is cyber security. So we have to make sure all the data is safe and we don't have any breaches. So the real world example is securing the email servers so hackers cannot send phishing messages from inside the company. So you know about phishing, right? So we can't get random phishing emails from unknown users. We get sometimes email from unknown users. Just click on this link so that you'll get a amount or you won a lottery, something like that. So we can't be tricked and just the mail server can't allow all those emails flooded into our inbox, right? So that's an example. So why cyber security matters? So why is it important? Cyber security, because if you don't have a security, we might lose it might cost money for us, right? So on an average we have 4.35 millions being lost on these breaches, data breaches on cyber attacks. And another problem is to find out that the breach has happened or attack has happened, it is delaying the process like more than 250 days. Why is this happening? Because we don't have a proper like infrastructure to make sure we don't have means our infra is protected. Proper tools like SIM or antivirus or proper antivirus on a device or updated patches. Yeah, there are a lot of examples why this is getting delayed. And it's costing so much on an average. It's 4.35 millions. And all this is happening because of human awareness of knowledge, because they are not aware that clicking some link might cost them so much to them and the organization. So awareness to people is also very important. So why cybersecurity? So like protect sensitive data, prevent financial losses, as I mentioned, ensure business continuity. So our clients, like in an organization, whatever customers we have, they should not get interrupted, right? That will cost very much to an organization. So we have to make sure the business is continued. So ensure business continuity and build trust. We get new customers obviously when they know that our infrastructure is safe and secure for them, right? So that way we can build trust to the clients. And what are the key concepts here in cybersecurity? Like threat is nothing but a potential danger, like hackers sending malware or infiltrate a network, right? So that is a threat. Vulnerability, so a weakness in the system. So a vulnerability might lead to a threat, which I mentioned above, right? So we have to make sure there are no weaknesses in the software we use. So that's the best example for a vulnerability. So there is no updated software uh, or any security flaw which is not previously updated, any software which is sitting in our device which is not previously updated or not patched. So what is the method or path the criminals use, right? So they use a phishing emails. The most common thing is phishing emails. So most of the people are not aware of like if we click something which is not genuine, this much harm might happen or it costs so much. So we have to be very cautious about the emails coming in and clicking on the links which are coming through the emails. And the users, we have to always check who sent that email, whether it is a known person or a valid ID we got, or the links are secure or not. Like the most common thing we can check is like https link. If it is https, it's a secure link, hypertext transfer protocol, which is secure. Yes. So we have to do some basic common checks when we click on a link. So it's better not to click if we have any doubt. Or a USB drive. So whatever drive we have, we can't just plug into some unknown device. That might lead to some like a destruction of our data, or it might prevent the data loss whatever we have in our drive. So we have to be precautious about that, so that the drive is not infected. And a compromised website, we can't simply go to any website and uh, browse it, right? We have to make sure the website is genuine, and then we can access. So what are the mitigations, what we have to do to prevent this type of attacks? So the first step, as I mentioned, is like making the patches up to date, and firewalls, and multi-factor authentication. Multi-factor authentication, just a small example, is whenever we log into bank account, they get send an OTP, and we enter the OTP to access the bank application. So that is one example. And obviously Gmail, when we log into Gmail from a device which is not a common, then it will ask for our authorization, right? It will send an email or an OTP to the mobile to enter the OTP. So that is multi-factor authentication. So this is whatever we just discussed. That's a secure relationship, like the flow. We can see the threat to exploits vulnerability via some method, and how to prevent mitigation is the way, right? So we understood what is cybersecurity and why it matters, right? Till now, I hope you understand. And now we come to the common threats we have, like malware, phishing. Malware is a software which can come through like a phishing fake email when we click on it. So that can enter to our system. That is malware. Phishing, I already just mentioned, the fake emails we get. Ransomware. So it's a malicious software that can interfere in our systems, and then ask for it demands for some amount to pay, and then they'll release the lock. And the other one is social engineering. Social engineering is like when we keep our desk or a laptop unlocked, and some random notepad or papers in our desk which can be easily accessed by some other users. They can get help from that information and take advantage of the data. That is something called social engineering. This all means. So DDoS, distributed denial of service. So whatever, when we log into a website or a bank account, that is a valid, like we need some information, we just get into the website or bank account and get the information. But what does hackers do? They try to overwhelm the servers by giving running some script which is flooded with fake users. Attack means the traffic, fake traffic through some script. So overwhelming servers with traffic to crash services and websites. So that way they can crash the services and websites. This can happen for 8+ hours, the DDoS attacks, what I mentioned. So what we do to basic defend us, like basic defense techniques are like using a strong password. So password should not be random, or which can be easily guessed by your friend or a neighbor. So we should keep a strong password so that nobody can guess, and we should not share the password with everyone. So strong authentication and regular updates of the software, secure software through like antivirus in our device. And we should be cautious. The awareness should be there that we can't click on simply any link we get in through email. And data backup. So if we follow all these defenses, we can make sure that our protection is 80% good. So these are the basic details about cybersecurity. I hope you understand. Have a good day. We'll meet in the next session, cloud security. Thank you, everyone.